Members of the judicial system of the OECS on 10th January participated in the ceremonial opening of the 2025 law year of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court. The opening was addressed by Acting Chief Justice Mario Michel, speaking to the legal professionals and guests by way of Zoom links in a ceremony preceded by a church service. Legal professionals in the Federation commemorated the occasion and joined their counterparts throughout the sub-region at the Supreme Court in Charlestown, Nevis. Celebrating the opening, Acting Chief Justice Michel recounted significant achievements made during the 2024 law year, as well as recognized the contribution of Dame Janice Pereira, who is said to have served in the capacity of Chief Justice with distinction. Acting Chief Justice Michel commented on the former Chief Justice service to the sub-region among other matters.
We have also witnessed firsthand the rapid evolution of our court with respect to both its human and physical resources. So we transitioned from a male-dominated court, particularly at the higher levels, to a female-dominated court, particularly at the highest level. From a technologically backward to a technologically driven court, and from a paper-intensive to a near-paperless court. The three major undertakings of the court in 2024 were the electronic litigation portal, commenced before but completed in 2024, the introduction of AI technology, commenced in 2024 and to be continued in 2025 and beyond, and the public education program commenced in 2024 and to be continued in 2025. Special mention must be made of our former Chief Justice, the Right Honorable Dame Janice Pereira, who gave 21 years of her life to the judiciary in the Eastern Caribbean, 12 of which as Chief Justice of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court, making her not only the first and only woman to hold the office of Chief Justice, but also the longest-serving Chief Justice. Much can be said about the contribution of Dame Janice to the court, but there is very little which would not already have been said in the 8 months since she demitted office. So it remains only for me to say, thank you, Dame Janice, for your seminal contribution to our court.
Of some of the projects and activities to be undertaken by the court in 2025 is the theme Accessibility and Awareness, the ECSC, Bridging the Gap Through Community Engagement. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
The Media Association of St. Kitts and Nevis had an eventful 2024 and is looking ahead to a productive 2025, discloses the association's communications director, Jamila MacPhail. In a recent interview, Ms. MacPhail recounted the re-election of the current executive for a second term last year.
So in 2024, we also held the executive elections for the association. Now, the association is still quite young. We're still growing, but we had an impressive turnout. We even had some people there who are not quite members, but showed interest and wanted to be members of the association. So again, the turnout was good, and I am again happy to report that the entire executive was re-elected for a second term.
Increased training for members of the media remains a mandate for the association,
because we do recognize that we have some young people entering the profession and there aren't many opportunities on the ground for them to become trained. Many times you're just thrown into the profession, and we feel that it is our responsibility to help in that regard. So whilst we were not able to host a training session hosted by the Media Association, we did provide some online opportunities, and we did provide information so that our membership can go overseas for training sessions and fellowships, and we saw some media professionals taking advantage of that training.
The association also played a pivotal role in numerous important meetings with key stakeholders both nationally and internationally.
So Mr. Batt and myself met with two members of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association. We met at government headquarters in the Parliamentary Lounge. That meeting was for stakeholders. We were one of the stakeholders that was selected, and we basically provided the association with information as it relates to the operation of Parliament, the inner workings as it relates to the access that the media would have to parliamentarians. We also met with the U.S. Embassy, Mr. Gabe Knight from the U.S. Embassy. We met with him at the Marriott, and he really wanted a snapshot as to what's happening on the ground. He wanted to understand the situation as it relates to the citizenship by investment program, the views of the ordinary man and woman on the ground as it relates to that. He also wanted, ideas about education. He also spoke to us about the crime situation, whether or not we feel that the government is doing enough, or if there is enough social groups, assisting in that regard. As an association, we also met with the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, and we were able to discuss the way in which information is disseminated to the media. We had quite fruitful discussions about that, and they also shared some concerns about the way in which media practitioners may put out that information.
Looking ahead in 2025, the Media Association hopes to organize more training opportunities for its members.
I can't underscore the importance of training enough. We have to ensure that our practitioners, the people who are working within our field, are properly trained. I think it is our responsibility as some of the older people within the field, not to make it, but the older people within the field, to ensure that the younger ones who are coming into the field have it a little easier than we had it when we were joining.
The Media Association of St. Kitts and Nevis is a member of the Association of Caribbean Media Workers. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
The SKN Newsline website now offers you more news. Log on to www.sknnewsline.com for local, regional, and international news. You can also watch the latest newscast and keep abreast with news in sports, all from sknnewsline.com. That's www.sknnewsline.com. News at your fingertips.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
make sure to tune in.
Premier Mark Brantley traveled to the French island of St. Bart's on the occasion of the launch of an orange wine made on Nevis. Speaking on his radio talk show recently, Brantley indicated that the event provided an opportunity for the producers of the wine to engage also with potential investors. According to Brantley, the Nevis Island administration will always support serious investment on the island.
My understanding is that orange wine is really made from the grapes that they use for white wine, but they leave the skins on during the process, so it gives the wine an orange hue, color. So the orange is actually speaking to the color. And apparently it is an ancient way of making wine. In any event, these investors have decided that they want now to have a launch of this wine produced in Nevis. And they are having a launch ceremony in St. Bart's because they're trying to introduce that wine to that market in St. Bart's and also to introduce it to investors there. And so they've asked me to come over. I have engagements with the president there and with the senator from St. Bart's to the French Assembly, the French Parliament, and I will be engaging with them as well as hopefully having a light lunch, and then I come back to Nevis. I say that because, one, transparency and openness, which is my hallmark in government, but two, to show again the diversity that Nevis is seeking to achieve. The different strands that we're trying to weave together to create a stronger, more resilient, and more diverse economy. This winemaking, I'm not sure where it's going to go, but it has started, and it will, like any other serious attempt at investment on this island, get the support of this government.
For several years, the number of persons engaged in agro-processing on Nevis has been increasing. Glenn Bart reporting for SKN Newsline.
Efforts continue to make Sugar Mass an internationally marketable festival. Executive Director of the National Carnival Committee, Clement Monarch Ogaro, says the committee continues to make waves in marketing Sugar Mass regionally, and there has been heightened interest from abroad in the festival.
We are actually looking to take our carnival regional, international. And so we're making another concerted effort again this year to include media personnel, not only here from St. Kitts, but across the region and internationally as well. And of course, we're looking forward to the influencers coming back and telling the story of Sugar Mass, not only Sugar Mass this year, but Sugar Mass in general.
He was also keen to point out that a great effort was made to improve on the production of Carnival.
We always strive for first-class production. Always strive for first-class production because we're showcasing our Carnival to the world. And so we want to look good, we want people to feel good, and we want people to come after they've seen and they've heard as well. So we've basically stepped up on our the production aspect of the Carnival. We're very keen when it comes to making sure that we look good. So that's one of our transformations as well in terms of how we look when we go out to the world. And in addition, it's just that every year we strive to do something a little different. And so this year we brought the swimwear showcase for the Miss St. Kitts Nevis Queen Pageant competition, which went down very well. Junior Calypso as well, the Greenhouse Junior Calypso show went down very well as well. 2 years in a row now we've done it at the Marriott. I want to say thanks to the folks at the Marriott. But I think now people have seen what our young Calypsonians, young and upcoming Calypsonians are doing, and so maybe it's time for them to make a little contribution towards these guys as they, approach the senior Calypsonians and do so well.
Mr. Ogaro also noted that despite getting good support from the business community, more sponsorship is always welcomed.
We can always do it more, but we're, especially grateful to all the folks who've come on board so far. And I'm not going to start calling names because then I'm going to miss someone. So thanks to all of our corporate partners who have come on board this year. And of course, it includes the government of St. Kitts Nevis, the federal government of St. Kitts Nevis as well, who of course is our main supporter, main financer.
Sugar Mass 53 ended on a high note with street parades on New Year's Day and last lap on January 2nd. The interview with the Monarch is available on Main Event, the entertainment TV program airing on TVC Channel 40. It can also be streamed on demand at www.tvcplus.live. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Good day to the beautiful people of St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Martin News Desk now airs on
Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays on TVC.
at 11 a.m. and then again at 5 p.m. So
Make sure to tune in.
At Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design, we're thrilled to be your go-to print shop located in the heart of Bastille. From essential services like printing, copying, and laminating, to a diverse array of school supplies, arts and craft materials, and office essentials, we've got you covered. Don't fret, Digital Print Plus and Crafted by Design are here to stay and ready to be your trusted partners for all your printing and craft supply needs. Ready for a visit? Find us at the corner between Dillio and Princess Street. Just look for the vibrant pink and yellow building with white doors. We can't wait to welcome you to our creative haven.